A college student from Georgia is imprisoned in Paradise, now sentenced to 2 months in a Cayman Islands jail for violating the island's COVID restrictions. A judge threw the book at the 18-year-old Skylar Mack after she was caught breaking quarantine rules to visit her jet ski racing boyfriend. Her sentence was just reduced from 4 months to 2, but her grandmother is begging for leniency.
I disagree with the judge. I don't think it was flagrant. I think it was an 18-year-old thinking, I'm negative, I'll stay away from everybody and everything will be okay. I'm not making excuses for her, but I think we have to keep in mind she's a teenager. She's devastated. She's terrified. I mean, she's having an anxiety attack.
So, Dana, it's always tough to be overseas and to get arrested for these kind of violations. The family is now asking the State Department and the White House for some help. Her sentence was originally 4 months. It's now been knocked down to 2, but tough situation.
It really is. And look, she's admitted she's not being belligerent. She's saying I did the wrong thing, but she's asking for leniency. You know, I don't think saying that she's a teenager will cut it necessarily in that she is eligible to vote. And in most places, you're 18, you're an adult. However, I would say this. I think the fact that she has been sentenced and this fear and this worry is enough to scare her straight for the rest of her life. Like, she's gotten the message, right? And she's embarrassed. And I do think that our State Department should be able to work out something with her. I'm not saying she shouldn't have to do something, maybe pay a fine or something, but I think 2 months in jail seems like a lot.
Yeah, so Jesse, she has apologized. Her grandmother is, saying that they threw the book at her to make an example out of her. They got 2 months knocked off. What do you think about getting the rest?
I don't like other countries punishing our people. That's our job. She said she was sorry. She made a little mistake. Fine. But zoom out for a second here. Her name is Skylar Mack. She looks like she belongs on a postcard. She's pre-med. The media is calling her Georgia teen. Her grandmother's already been on Fox and the Today Show in near tears. Like, we know how this is going to end, right? Like, the Caymans can either do it the hard way or the easy way. It's up to them. Trump's involved. I mean, like Mr. Hostage Rescuer. You got to be kidding me. The Caymans only do two things. They do tourism and they do private banking. We can easily take those things away from them. Do I have to do to the Caymans what I did to the Dominican Republic after those mysterious murders? My fake boycott single-handedly sank that economy. And I'm not afraid to do a little due diligence down in the Caymans, all expenses paid, of course, and settle this myself. But I'm just saying, we know how this is going to end.
Tyrus, do you want to jump on the pile of boycotting the Caymans with Jesse?
I will go with Jesse to the Cayman Islands, and the two of us will do some investigating reporting. I will start on the big wheel bike on the ocean, see what I can figure out, maybe do some scuba diving.
Yes.
Just get to the bottom of this, thorough investigation, no stone unturned. Here's the thing, and I guess I'll just be the bad guy here. Life lesson, like when I was... If she didn't look the way she looked, would we really be this upset about it? If she was a light-skinned jack football player who went over there and broke the thing and was like, well, he did what he had to do. When those young men got in trouble in China, everyone was like, well, they shouldn't have been out doing that. They shouldn't have done this, and the president stepped in. So when they give you rules and you break the rules, for some reason, this particular generation loves to say, but I didn't mean it, and I'm sorry. Could you imagine if one of us was arrested as a teenager, we got in front of the judge and said, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it? He would be like, well, I'm glad to hear that, and here's your sentence. So I have mixed feelings on it. I was like,
Tyrus is only saying this because he has an account in the Caymans.
Don't we all?
I
go there 3 times a year. I'm the ceremonial mayor of the Cayman Islands. I'll make a call. I'll see what I can do. No promises, but you know what? This is what's going to get you out of it. You know what? Now it's going to be me and Brett Humes going. Geraldo's in, Watters out. Let's go.